So I wanted to expand the scope of the demo by adding more levels and more enemies. When I first started the game, I wanted all the enemies to be crabs, just because, when you think about what baby turtles go through, it's crabs. Obviously, crabs just look evil as well. But I wasn't able to draw any cute or cool looking crabs, so I scrapped the idea and started making the woodland creatures. This is also when I learned that, turtles aren't very high up in the food chain. But I still wanted some crabs, even if they weren't going to be the main bad guys. So I started working on them. I made 3 different variants of the crab. A crab that dashes at you, a crab that blows bubbles at you, and my personal favorite, it's a crab that throws rocks at you, or sand. The bubble one is, I got the idea because I saw a video once where a crab was just spewing out bubbles from its mouth. I'm not sure what that was about, but I saw it, I remembered it, and I made it into a thing. And the rock throwing one is also from a video where the crab just gonna throw some sand at this lady. I also made these little bubble nests that spawn bubbles that do damage. The bubbles just kind of spawn in random or they spawn on the nest itself and then get thrown out in random directions. So you just have to avoid them. Once the crabs are ready, I started working on the beach level. And I also wanted my game to have a boss as well, or actually I wanted to have several bosses. This is just the first one. So I started working on a really big crab. I tried looking up tutorials to help me make the boss, but I couldn't find any. But I already know how to make little enemies, so I just took that and made the boss have more health and have a bigger sprite. The boss is scripted to run back and forth and throw out attacks, and once its health gets to halfway, he'll speed up. I also made an object manager that controls its health bar, and once you defeat it, you get an egg from him. The egg is for part of the story that the game's gonna have. I don't want to spoil any of that in the video, and also the demo kind of shows it, but it's not too fleshed out because I'm not too worried about it at the moment. I'm more worried about the gameplay feeling right. And after defeating the boss, you have to get back to the Turtle King. The Turtle King is also part of the story. He's in the demo. I also don't want to spoil too much about that. While trying to get back, there is a timer, so you just have to make it through the room before the timer runs out. It's pretty simple. I think it's fun. It gives it some kind of urgency, and it's also the point of the game. It's the turtle can go fast. It's one of the gimmicks. So these levels make it so that you actually have to run and go fast. Because I've seen some people play my game before, and they kind of try to take their time, and yeah, that's all good, but you gotta go fast, I guess. Obviously, not all the levels are gonna be like that, just because I hate timed levels as well, but every now and then it could be a little fun. So this is the first actual update that I've made that I've imported into the demo on itch.io. It's ready to play if you guys want to check it out. Thank you. But for now, be good and be safe.